Alright, it's your boy Hirako, and can we take a second to just appreciate Danmachi's title screen? Uh, this title screen is amazing. I personally like this one and the second one. I don't really like the one that they start you off with, the one where it's like ice by the dungeon or whatever. I'm not a fan of that. So in this game, I said this. How do I sound? In this video, I'm basically gonna talk about the easiest way to get Iris in the game. Or if anybody doesn't know, if it's the summonable, what's it called? It's the summonable material that you need to summon, basically the currency in the game to summon. I've like worded that all typo wrong. Other gacha games call it orbs. Dokkan calls it stones. Other games call it gems, rainbow gems, memory frags. Like every game calls it something else. It's Iris in this game. I don't understand why everybody names it something else. Maybe they want to sound unique. But the easiest way, in my opinion, to get it is obviously the story mode. But everybody knows that. So obviously what you would want to do first is get to a decent amount of chapter in the story mode. Right now I'm on chapter 16. I'm going to continue grinding. It's still not really that difficult for me. I mean, every once in a while, if I keep messing up or if I try to auto the entire thing, my team will make goofy decisions and they'll use their special when they're not supposed to. But other than that, it's easy. I'm going to have to clear the story to get this rampage mode. But obviously start off and get to a decent chapter. I'd say around 13 to 14 is a decent chapter. Then you're going to want to focus on your events. Your events is what you're really going to want to work on. Do not worry about the story of growth. I made the new mistake and cleared this event out first. Even though this event has 8 days left, I cleared this crap out early instead of focusing on this event, which only has a day left. I've been grinding hard in it now, and I only need 2 more copies, but that's besides the point. Why would you focus on events? Events give you Iris, and the reason why they may be more difficult than story, they may consume more stamina than the story, but they'll give you stamina to recover. Look at that right there. There's that one on hard. On very hard, don't look at my B ranks. On very hard, there's even a higher one, and on normal, there's that one. So they give you enough stamina to continue. They give you enough items to continue recovering your stamina. And the reason why I say get to a decent part of the chapter in the story, and then focus on events. Preferably focus on this one, even if you can't max out the Philvis, the free unit, the free to play unit. I'm like super close to maxing it out. Even if you can't do it, focus heavily on trying to get a decent part of it, because this is all free Iris. This event, when it comes back, this will not still be here, because that'd be bogus to every player who's already done it. They're going to make you redo the entire event again, and you can probably limit break a second Philvis if you want. I don't know how they're going to do it. Maybe they'll come back with this event and they'll give you a different unit, basically. I'm not completely sure. But from my history of gacha games, and I've played a lot, I've played Elite, like Blazing, Dokkan, BBS, Sword Art Online, One Piece Treasure Cruise, One Piece, freaking, dang, I don't forgot the other one. The other One Piece game, Thousand Storm, I think it might have been called, and One Piece Bounty. I played like everything, basically. Anything anime related, your boy has played. I've mained BBS, but recently I've lost my passion. I don't think I'm gonna play it no more. But this is my game right now. But I went all off topic. Basically, what they do in events is they'll give you an event, you'll clear it out, and then later on down the line, like 3 months later to 4 months, they'll come back out with this event for the players who never got to play it, and then you get even more free Iris. So go in this event, get as many things as you can, max it out, get all the Iris you can. Because when the event leaves, you didn't lose anything. You continue basically with the same amount of stamina you always have in this free Iris. So then after events and after you do that, what else is there to do? Because you don't want to go to the boost. The boost takes way too much stamina, and then you only get, well, I'll just talk about it anyway. The boost, is your daily objective. Well, not daily objectives. The things you need to max your characters out. So on the found quest, this is what you need to max their status board out, or their soul tree, whatever you want to call it. This is what you need to max that out. So then this one is the EXP quest. What you want to do with this, or is basically you clear each one time. Once you clear each one time, damn, is that an A rank? Pitiful. Once you clear each one with an S rank one time, you get all the Iris you can get off of it, and when you farm it, you get nothing but EXP bucks. That's why I said it's not like I wouldn't recommend going there and just being thirsty of finishing it. This I recommend destroying. Clear this out as fast as possible. I don't know, because it only costs 1 stamina. I don't know how I A rank this. I might have not brought Vel. Is that what you with using a skill? I autoed it, so I don't know. Maybe they didn't use a skill. I'm not sure. So then you clear those out whenever you have time. I wouldn't really focus on the first three. Don't really worry about the Valis, Exila, or Fauna quests. Just worry about those later whenever you need them. Worry about the guidance quests, and then story, and then events. Once you clear all of those out and you max them out, the next thing to do is what you'll gradually get is what is called missions. What you do on what basically happens on missions. God, I cannot speak today. Is more the more you level up, the more you play the game. They'll come sooner or later. Just start giving you 10 iris. I think every player rank you get 10, so that's pretty decent. I'm ranked 46, not too high, not too low. I've been only playing for 4 days, so I think that's mighty decent for someone who plays semi-hardcore. I have been grinding for like the last 2 days, but for the first 2 days I was playing very casual. But there's that. Once you clear, like as you see, clearing bells episodes, they'll give you just a whole bunch of stuff. Ranking up characters, CP levels, gives you a whole bunch of stuff. This is the event tab, so when, like I said, you want to clear the events to get all of that. And then another way to do it is arena. From what I've seen, arena doesn't give you many iris. The monster filia gives you some every here and there. You'll get some, as you see, for clearing it, and they give you like 10. Damn, how did I get a C rank on that? I was trash with that team. My characters wasn't leveled. Now on the war games, I don't think they give you iris. I don't think they don't give you it in the beginning. After like when you're doing the quest, they give you them when the week's done. So right now I'm in the what's it called tier Braver 3, so I'll get 250 iris. I'm gonna try to rank up to Braver 2 so I can get at least 300, which is dang near a multi summon. So if you play PvP every day and you do your daily quest, you do your daily objectives, you will get at least a multi summon, at least one multi a week, which is fantastic in my opinion. That's way better. That's way better than a lot of other games will give you. I mean, I don't know if it does. I don't know if the rankings end every week. I don't know. Maybe it might be every 2 weeks. But the fact of the matter is, you're getting like 300 gems if you're playing every day. If you don't care for PvP, they're not going to give you that many. You're not going to get anything. You're probably going to get like 100 gems or 100 iris. Trigger confirmed. Another way to do it is off the interact tab. So when you go to the interact, or basically when you talk to the people that are walking around on the hub world or inside your little tavern, they will give you iris and quests. So the CP reward. What do you got to say to me? Arigato. Morning. So I don't know why I said thank you, but basically you do the daily once you do quests with them, you talk to them and etc. You put them on your team. They'll slowly, it takes a while, I won't lie, it takes a very long time. It'll slowly start to build their CP level up, and when you build the CP level up, it's not anything to like brag about how much iris you get, not off the CP level, but when you level them up, they'll give you quests. Like as you see, here's the quests. That's a lot of iris right there that you can get off just the quest. Plus they give you some off the story, and they give you faunas, which is very useful. And they give you a lot of money, so it's just overall worth. The more outfits you get, the more gems they give you back, or iris. In order to get the outfits, you have to summon more copies, like different versions of ice, which is very difficult. So that's nothing to like look forward to. Dang, my Twitter went off. That's pretty much it, actually, for right now. That's all I've seen for me to get it. That's how I've been doing it. So, a quick recap, what I'd recommend doing when you first download this game, no matter what, first things first, if you download this game after seeing this video, by the time of the 11th, so today's like the 410, I think today's 410, actually, 410, right? Yep, 410. So, by tomorrow, basically, you're going to want to re-roll in this gacha. And if you're looking at this video, you're contemplating playing this game and you're not sure, this game takes about 4 gigabytes of your storage first off, which isn't too bad. A lot of people complain, but the way this game works and the way that's a reasonable amount. So the thing, if you're even deciding to get this game, re-roll on this, hurry up. At least, even if you're not sure you're going to play the game, if you can spare 4 gigabytes on your phone, re-roll on this gacha, pull a 4-star, get another 400 gems, and summon on this gacha before it goes away. Because the first multi is guaranteed, and you're going to want to get a 4-star up this that you can turn to a 6-star. Once you get both of those, you can play casual and you can do whatever you want, but you're going to want to go hard for that to make sure your account is overpowered in the beginning. I never summoned on this gacha. And I highly regret it because it gives you 3 units of 3-star plus guaranteed. I summoned on this gacha, got Leafia and Ice in the same multi, and I was done after that. I'm not finna summon on this because it's a 2% chance. So I don't want to continuously reroll and then get a 5-star off this and then reroll to get a 5-star off both of those. I just felt like that was very time consuming and I just didn't want to do it. So just reroll so you get a 4-star off that, and whatever 4-star you get off the other one, that's good. So once you do that, then after that, once you get your characters, you're going to want to go through story. So your characters in the beginning of the story mode will slowly level up, and their CP level will slowly go up, and then you start getting Iris off that. Once you slowly level them up and you get up there, then you're going to see that the enemies that you go against are going to start getting higher levels than you because you're leveling up too slowly. And it just happens in gacha games. They're going to want you to stop farming story and getting all them Iris, and they're going to want you to start doing other stuff to waste your stamina to level your characters up. So once you start getting to the point where it's like, all right, now it's getting a pain in the butt to beat that, you're going to want to clear the lower parts of these. Once you clear the lower parts of these and you start getting all the stamina off of that and getting the Iris off that, you should, once you hit to the point where you can't beat those anymore, you're going to want to go on this and start farming for EXP books. Once you get the EXP books and you level your characters up, you level their status board up, and you get to the point where you can beat both, then you're going to want to go hard on the event tab. Focus on story later. Even if Bell's event, even if you lose the 1/2 stamina, you're gonna get more Iris in the long run if you just farm this now. But you're gonna get more Iris now if you farm it now. But in the long run, Bells will get 1/2 stamina again. This event, both of these events, will not come out for like another 4 months at least. And then then after that, just do whatever I said. Do what else I said. Level your characters up, get their CP level up, and etc. So that's pretty much it. One other thing is that people might not know about, and if this is for the people who stayed and actually looked at the video, I thank you for doing that. When you change your heroes, like this, the CP level does technically reset. So when you do this, I can talk to Leafia like this, and her CP level will go up, as you see. So I don't know if you get Iris off that. I'm pretty sure you do. So if you level them up with both characters, you're getting double the Iris basically. I mean, I could just go to interact and see what their levels are for Ice. See, they're only level 2s. So you're gonna have to unlock all the stuff again with Ice. So that's another way to get Iris. I was saving this just because I know people might have left my video because they might have got bored. So for the people who stayed, thank you. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I did help you. If I didn't, I apologize. This is all I know so far. And once again,